Mastering English Tense. Hey everyone, welcome to Easy English with Blight. If you are here, chances are you struggling with tenses in English? Or maybe you are just looking for a quick refresher. Either way, today we are going to cover everything you need to know about using tenses correctly. I will explain tenses one by one with lots of examples, and at the end of the video, I have got special quiz to test your skills. Let's jump right into it. Mastering English Tense. What to expect in this video? By the end of this video, you will understand exactly how to use different tenses in English, when to use them, and how to avoid common mistakes that many learners make. I will give you plenty of examples and tips to make learning easier. The first one, let's look the reason why tenses are important. Tenses are crucial because they tell us when something happens, whether it is in the past, present, or future. Using the long tense can confuse the listener or reader, so understanding them will improve your speaking and writing skills. I will explain tenses one by one with lots of examples, and at the end of the video I have got special quiz to test your skills. Let's jump right into it. Let's know what are tenses. The first thing we just have to know, you have to know the meaning of tenses. In English, tenses are used to express the timing of an action or event. Think of it as a way to place the action on a timeline. When it happens, whether it is still happening, or whether it will happen in the future. In English, we have three main categories: present tense, action happening now; past tenses, action that happened before; future tenses. Future tense, action that will happen after the present. And subcategories of tense. Each of these categories has multiple forms based on the type of action. For example, the present tense can describe a simple action, I work; an ongoing action, I am working; or past action with present results, I have worked. Let's start from present tense. Let's break down each present tense with examples and detailed explanations. Examples: I go to the gym every morning. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. They don't like spicy food. The common mistakes in present tenses: forgetting the S in the third person singular. She works. And the which one is correct is she works. Using the present simple to talk about something happening right now. Remember, for something happening at the moment, use the present continuous. Present simple. The present simple tense is used for actions that are habitual, regular, or permanent. It is also used for facts or truth that are always true. Structure: affirmative, subject plus base form of verb. Example: I work. She reads. Negative: subject plus do or does plus not plus base form of verb. I do not work. She does not read. Question. Do or does plus subject plus base form of verb. Then question mark. Do you work? Does she read? Examples and common mistakes. Example. I go to the gym every morning. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. They don't like spicy food. Common mistakes. Forgetting the S in the third person singular. She works. Using the present simple to talk about something happening right now. Remember, for something happening at the moment, use the present continuous. Present continuous or progressive. This tense is used for action happening at the moment of speaking or for temporary actions. It is also used for future plan or arrangements. Structure. Affirmative. Subject plus am or is or are plus verb with ing form. I am working. She is studying. Negative. Subject plus am or is or are plus not plus verb with ing form. I am not working. She isn't studying. Question. Am or is or are plus subject plus verb with ing form. Are you working? Is she studying? Examples and common mistakes. I am reading a book right now. She is studying for her exam this week. They are playing football this afternoon. Common mistakes. Confusing it with the present simple. Remember, the present continuous is for actions that are happening right now or for plan in the near future. Present perfect. The present perfect tense is used for action that happened at an unspecified time in the past or action that started in the past and are relevant to the present. Structure. Affirmative. Subject plus have or has plus past participle. I have worked. She has eaten. Negative. Subject plus have or has plus not plus past participle. I have not worked. She has not eaten. Question. Have or has plus subject plus past participle. Have you worked? Has she eaten? Examples and common mistakes. I have lived in this city for 5 years. She has already finished her homework. We have visited Paris twice. Common mistakes. Confusing it with the past simple. The present perfect doesn't specify when the action happened, only that it is relevant to the present. Present perfect continuous. The present perfect continuous is used for action that started in the past and continue up to the present, or action that recently stopped but have a noticeable result in the present. Structure. Affirmative, subject plus have or has plus been plus verb with ing form. I have been working. She has been studying. Negative, subject plus have or has plus not plus been plus verb with ing form. I haven't been working. She hasn't been studying. Question, have or has plus subject plus been plus verb with ing form. Have you been working? Has she been studying? Examples, I have been studying English for 3 years. She has been working all morning. They have been watching TV for hours. Past tense. Let's now go over the past tense step by step. Examples, I visited London last year. She watched the movie yesterday. We didn't go to the party last weekend. Past simple. We use the past simple for action that happened at a specific time in the past. This can be finished action, event, or condition. Structure, affirmative, subject plus past form of verb. I worked. She traveled. Negative, subject plus did not plus base form of verb. I didn't work. She didn't travel. Question, did plus subject plus base form of verb. Did you work? Did she travel? Examples, I visited London last year. She watched the movie yesterday. We didn't go to the party last weekend. Past continuous. The past continuous is used for action that were happening at specific time in the past or action that were interrupted by another event. Structure, affirmative, subject plus was or well plus verb with ing form. I was working. She was studying. Negative, subject plus was or were plus not plus verb with ing. I wasn't working. She wasn't studying. Question, was or well plus subject plus verb with ing. Was I working? Was she studying? Examples, I was reading when the phone rang. She was cooking dinner at 7 p.m. last night. They were playing football when it started raining. Past perfect. The past perfect is used to describe an action that happened before another action in the past. Structure, affirmative, subject plus had plus past participle. I had worked. She had eaten. Negative. Subject plus had plus not plus past participle. I hadn't worked. She hadn't eaten. Question. Had plus subject plus past participle. Had you worked? Had she eaten? Examples. I had finished my homework before the movie started. She had left by the time I arrived. They had already eaten when I got home. Past perfect continuous. The past perfect continuous is used to describe an action that was ongoing in the past and continued until another event happened. Structure. Affirmative. Subject plus had plus been plus verb with ing. I had been working. She had been studying. Negative. Subject plus had plus not plus been plus verb with ing. I hadn't been working. She hadn't been studying. Question. Had plus subject plus been plus verb with ing. Had I been working? Had she been studying? Examples. I had been studying for 2 hours when the phone rang. She had been working all day before the meeting. They had been traveling for a month before they returned home. I had been studying for 2 hours when the phone rang. She had been working all day before the meeting. They had been traveling for a month before they returned home. Future tense. Let's move on to future tense. These are a little tricky because there are several forms that can talk about the future. Future simple. We use the future simple for a decision made at the moment of speaking, predictions, or promises. Structure. Affirmative. Subject plus will plus base form of verb. I will work. She will eat. Negative. Subject plus will plus not plus base form of verb. I want to work. She won't eat. Question. Will plus subject plus base form of verb. Will you work? Will she eat? Examples. I will help you with your homework. She will visit her grandmother next weekend. They won't be able to attend the meeting. I will help you with your homework. She will visit her grandmother next weekend. They won't be able to attend the meeting. Future continuous. We use the future continuous for action that will happening at specific time in the future. Structure. Affirmative. Subject plus will plus be plus verb with ing. I will be working. She will be studying. Negative. Subject plus will plus not plus be plus verb with ing. I won't be working. She won't be studying. Question: will plus subject plus be plus verb with ing. Will you be working? Will she be studying? Examples: I will be working at 8 p.m. tomorrow. She will be attending a conference next week. They will be traveling to Paris next summer. Examples: I will be working at 8 p.m. tomorrow. She will be attending a conference next week. They will be traveling to Paris next summer. Future perfect. We use the future perfect to describe actions that will be completed before a specific point in the future. Structure: affirmative, subject plus will plus have plus past participle. I would have finished. She would have eaten. Negative: subject plus will plus not plus have plus past participle. I won't have finished. She won't have eaten. Questions: will plus subject plus have plus past participle. Will you have finished? Will she have eaten? Examples: I will have completed my project by next week. She will have left by the time you arrive. They will have arrived by 10 p.m. Examples: I will have completed my project by next week. She will have left by the time you arrive. They will have arrived by 10 p.m. Future perfect continuous. These tenses describe action that will be ongoing up to a point in the future. Structure: affirmative, subject plus will plus have plus been plus verb with ing. I will have been working. She would have been studying. Negative: subject plus will plus not plus have plus been plus verb with ing. I won't have been working. She won't have been studying. Question: will plus subject plus have plus been plus verb with ing. Will you have been working? Will she have been studying? Examples: by next month, I will have been working here for 2 years. She will have been traveling for 2 weeks by the time we meet. By next month, I will have been working here for 2 years. She will have been traveling for 2 weeks by the time we meet. Common mistakes to avoid. Mistake number 1: not using the correct auxiliary verb. Example: she is praying instead of she is praying. Mistake number 2: confusing the past simple with present perfect. Example: I visited Paris instead of I have visited Paris. Mistake number 3: using the long tense for future action. Be mindful of whether you are talking about an ongoing action or completed one. Now you have a solid understanding of the main tenses in English and you know when to use each one. Keep practicing and don't worry if it feels a bit tricky at first. A quick practice exercise. Let's do a quick quiz together. I will give you a sentence and you can write in the comments with tense should be used. A. By the time she leaves, I finish my homework. Then you have to write the suitable tenses from the verb writing to bracket. Letter B. I study for 3 hours right now. And on letter B also you have to write the suitable answers from the verb in the bracket. Then you have to write the answer for A and B in the comment box. Then feel free. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumb up and don't forget to subscribe for more tips. If you have any question, drop them in the comments below and I will get back to you. Thank you for watching.